Okay, y'all people are hilarious. You know, because for some reason you think I only have power on YouTube. ah! You guys are funny as hell. You guys are funny as hell. Now the thing is, that's not even what I want to talk about. First of all, this is Lucifer here. If it's your first time joining my channel, welcome. Don't forget to don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. You know, I see you girls. I see you girls. Thank you for all the compliments. I see you. Thank you for all the compliments, man. You know, wearing Nefertiti outfit right now. Wearing the Nefertiti outfit, Princess Nefertiti. So you guys think, well, no one actually thinks that, but what's being portrayed is I only have power on YouTube. You know, I didn't want to say this story, you know, because a lot of people are not gonna understand it, and I'm not. You know what? Nope, I'm not gonna say it because of legal purposes. I'm not gonna count this story, you know, but it's something that happened like last night. So, you know, and last night was a good day for me, man. Some people got exposed. You know, a lot of dudes went home empty-handed, and you know, if it had gone further than that, they would have, you know, they'd be leaking. They'd be leaking. They'd be leaking. They'd be leaking. If you don't know what leaking is, then go check the Urban Dictionary, and you're gonna find out what leaking is. So you know, I don't understand why people think, why these guys want to slander people like this, bro. You got caught red-handed doing stupid stuff, and now you got people coming at you, and your only answer is slander. Like, that makes you even more guilty. 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 You're even that makes you look even more guilty, because if you can't say, if you're not saying I didn't do that, then what the fuck are we talking about here? That means you're just fucking guilty, bro. And you know, it is what it is. You're just fucking guilty. So now people are gonna come at you. All the bad things you ever did to people is gonna be done to you. You're gonna have a very, very bad time, and I guarantee you that. This is just the beginning. Polite going to jail, fresh and fit, losing their subscribers, all that shit. That's just the beginning. That's just that's just the opening to the main event. That's just the opening scene. You know, D-Lo, this his flunked out channel. You know, that's just the opening scene, bro. Like, you know, and it is what it is. You can't stop me. Nobody's gonna stop me, bro. That shit's not happening. No one's gonna stop me. No one. You will pay. You will face divine retribution. You will face divine retribution. And if you're watching this channel and you think I'm talking about you, if you're not Illuminati, I'm not talking about you. If you're not Illuminati, I'm not talking about you. If you're not Illuminati, go check out some of my other videos where I'm dropping knowledge or I'm dropping dimes. Like the one of the last one I did, the financial one, right? And leave a like on there, because a lot of people forget to leave likes. Go watch that one. Go. If you feel like this ain't for you, go watch that one. All right? Because I'm not talking about you, man. This has nothing to do with you, man. This has everything to do with the supposed deep state or the supposed Illuminati, right? They're the ones messing up people's lives. They're the ones messing up your life. They're the ones messing up civilization. They're the ones messing up society. That's who I'm talking to. So all the bad things, don't start feeling like, oh, this guy is gonna do witchcraft. No, I'm not. No, there's no witchcraft. If you ain't part of Illuminati, If you ain't doing stupid shit, like if you're not a gang stalker or part of the Illuminati, nothing bad is gonna happen to you. You're gonna have a wonderful life. Have a wonderful life. Have a wonderful time. Go out on dates. Go eat some nice food. Go buy yourself some fresh clothes. All that shit. Now for the Illuminati though, for the Illuminati though, that's something else. You know, because we're gonna eat you up. We are going to eat you up. We're gonna eat you up. And if you hadn't noticed by now, that's because you live in denial. That's because you live in denial. You entered the fifth dimension. You're the one that wanted to go to the fifth dimension. You're the one that wanted to own. I don't know if you wanted to own the fifth dimension or control shit in the fifth dimension. That was all on you. And not only did you enter the fifth dimension, you thought that you could just kick everybody out of the fifth dimension. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of my face with that shit. You're going to receive divine retribution. You can be in denial as much as you want, but you shouldn't have stepped. You should have stayed in your lane. You should have stayed in your lane. This whole week, you was already, like 2-3 days ago, man, the whole month, you talking about, people are gonna get their justice, the people are gonna receive karma. Karma's gonna get them back. They're gonna end up in a situation they can't handle. Blah, 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 blah. You've been going at it for this whole time. And this whole time, the only one receiving L's was you. The whole damn time. You're the only one eating L's here. I'm not going to jail. Ain't nobody touching me. Ain't shit going on. And there's nothing going on with me. I'm fine. But you taking hits after hits after hits. I know you're persistent. You're so persistent, it's on the verge of being retarded. That's how persistent you are. You're not even making any sense. You're not even making any sense. You're on the. It looks like you're retarded. That's what it looks like. It looks like you're retarded. All right. That's how persistent you are, bro. But that don't matter. It doesn't matter if you're persistent. What matters is what you can win. And you can't win at anything. I ain't going to jail. I'm not a scammer. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a scammer. I don't hurt people. You know, I'm not going to jail. Shout out to all my scammers and shout out to all my scammers and criminals out there. You know, nah, I'm kidding. But still, I'm not going to jail. It just ain't happening. Like, you know, I don't have no pedophilia. I don't have no domestic violence. I don't have none of that shit. Ain't nobody can touch me because I'm from the streets too. And all your little dudes are not from the streets. They don't know what the streets is. They don't know what the streets is. Your kids, you're whatever the fuck these people are, they're not from the streets. They can't handle this. They're not built for this. They're just gonna die. If they keep going the way they're going, they're gonna end up dead. They're gonna end up dead, bro. That's all that's gonna happen. They're not from the streets. And that's what happens in the streets. If you fuck around and you're a square and you're a nerd and you fuck around, you're gonna die. And all your guys are square and nerds. So they're just gonna die. Ain't nothing's gonna happen to me. But everything you want to do to me is gonna be 10 times worse. It's gonna happen to you 10 times worse. And if you want some proof, look at what Netter did. Netter just came into the Illuminati. He thought this job was easy. He thought the job was easy. He went after one of his own people in his community that said something good about me. He went after his own community. And now his brother that was giving him money, the guy that introduced him into the Illuminati, is he's in jail, and he's probably gonna get, he's probably, they're probably gonna bun his butthole because he's a pedophile, and that's what they do to pedophiles in prison. They do the same thing when you go to jail for that kind of thing. They do the same thing to you. It is what it is. And Polite is not powerful enough to get himself out of that situation. So there's a very high chance that that's going to happen to him. Because he doesn't have that kind of power. It's not that high level. He got money, yeah, but he's not that high level. Because you don't even, oh, but Polite, he has knowledge. Yeah, he has knowledge, but he's not there yet financially, man. Like, the guy's still trying to scam people. If you're still trying to scam people the way he's scamming people, because the scam he pulls is scam that starting people in business do, right? That's the kind of scam you pull when you just started doing business and you really want that money and you're super greedy, right? That's the kind of scam. So if you're doing those kind of scams, that's because you're not on that level yet. So when he's gonna go to jail, he's not gonna have the protection needed for people not to bun his butthole. So that's 10 times worse. That's 10 times worse. That's 100 times worse, right? You wanted to take a shot at me and you got hit 100 times worse. Just like last night, you got hit 100 times worse. Last night you got hit 100 times worse, bro. Nobody was trying to listen to what you was talking about, bro. And you almost died. You're lucky you live you're lucky you're doing this in a family place. Because if we were in front of, apartment buildings, you'd be dead. They would have left you in the middle of the street. The ambulance would have came to pick your body up. There's a whole bunch of families here, man. If you was standing in the corner in the middle of an apartment place, bro, you're gonna get 100 times what you're doing. 100 times what you're doing. So you can do your little videos, trying to scare people, trying to degrade me, or try to remove my power and shit like that, and influence people into thinking shit, but you're just making it worse. I told you before, you're just making it worse. When have I made a prediction and I have been wrong? When's the last time I said some shit and it didn't happen? When's the last time I said something and it didn't happen? When's the last time that I was wrong, bro? When is the last time that I was wrong? Please tell me. Like, do yourself a favor and find a place where I was wrong. Because if you can't find a place that I was wrong, and I'm telling you you're going to get hit 100 times worse, then that means you're in the deepest fucking load of trouble that you have ever fucking seen. You're completely screwed. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Please leave a comment or subscribe or a like, and I'll see you later. Have a good one.